the huge numbers that Elliott and Laz and our other shooters on the team have been putting up kind of drew the Union defenders out a little bit, which led to more one-on-one driving towards the basket, which was awesome. So I just tried to take advantage of that when I could.
Their point guard played fantastic today. He was hitting a lot of shots, and when I saw him coming down the paint, I immediately knew that I had to leave my man and help off. And when I finally saw him look down at the baseline and throw that pass, and honestly, I didn't think I was going to get there. I won't lie to you, but that's just one of those things of like when you're in the position you're supposed to be in our defense, you're going to be in the position to make a play at some point. So, I mean, that's just all to our system. Like that's it.
It's massive for our guys because all the games leading up till now, a lot of it's been done from the three, right? And our guards, and so we know how they're going to scout in the league, right? Our two leading scorers, they're going to try and take them away. Somebody's got to step up. And the work that these guys have put in, not just on the floor, but also individual film sessions, spending the time to really dive in, they're starting to see. And I told them in the locker room, this was huge for us to be able to see we don't need the three. Now, I'd like to shoot a little better than 2 for 12, right? But not settling and not, kind of being on our heels to find that. It's really important because we're going to have to find other options, right? As teams take it away. But we talked about it before. It's anybody can step up. We've got a lot of guys that can go off when the plan hits them. And credit to our bigs for finding those looks and then finding the matchups to attack.
Feeling better tonight than this past weekend, and just knowing the way that the Union game ended here last year, there was kind of a chip on my shoulder from the beginning, and I wanted to come out and help lead the team to victories. To start this way, it's everything that I had hoped for from this team, but I knew we could do it because we got a great group of guys. Everybody's hustling, everybody's giving their all, but there's a long way to go. So definitely happy but not satisfied. Our message coming into the game from Coach was it just counts as one. So no matter how hard we work, how close the game is, if we win, that's great, but it's only one. So there's a lot of season left. We got to stay locked in.
Like coming into the season, even after the end of last season, the off season, plenty of people were just telling me that I'm going to have a chance to be a big part of this team this year. And I just need to be ready for it and be aggressive. And like anytime I'm getting down on myself or I think about like taking my head out of the game, people are pulling me back in, telling me that it's my game and I have to help us get there. So, I mean, really it's just everybody putting me in that spot. That's it.
How soon did you know Sean Wilcox was going to be this player for you when you came here?
Well, I think when you watch and you see the way he moves and the shots that he gets, really it was building his confidence to go find it, right? And we've talked a lot. I think when you look at the first day of practice till now, he's taken huge strides, and it's not skill based. It's not defense. It really is just his mentality and his comfort level in making good decisions. He didn't take a bad shot, right? And so he's a guy that doesn't need shots. But he knows when he's confident and he can find them, that he knows they're going to go in. And so really for him, it's been the mentality of just trusting the work he's put in and the guys are finding it. It's awesome for the guys to be able to celebrate, right? They're celebrating different people. And that's what we talk about in playing to strength and being efficient. And, a lot of that is about having career games or career years, right? Because you find your time, you find your shots, and the guys recognize who's got it going and who has the matchup. And so being able to take each game and kind of have a different guy, right? It's special because we're going to need everybody, especially as these next 2 games before break, right? We might be done with conference, but we got 2 more big ones before we hit completion week and into the break. And then we've got to come back and head right into the gauntlet of the conference schedule. And so the more that we can get from different guys, the more it's going to keep building that confidence to say, who's got it, right? Who has the matchup? Each game by game, we take what the defense gives us.